All right, folks, thanks very much for your patience. Wonderful to have you here in attendance with us at our EVES auctions today. Really do appreciate you coming out. Hopefully you've defrosted. I know I had to scrape the ice off the windscreen this morning, so hopefully you've managed to find that sunshine out in the car park there as you were walking on. And like I say, lovely to have you here. Wish you all the very best, whether here as a buyer or as a seller. Like I say, good luck to you, and again, all the very best on your buying and selling journeys. By way of introduction, Jordan Siveride is my name. My role, nice and simple here. If you haven't guessed, purely here to facilitate proceedings today, counting the numbers, suggesting increments and figures in which we proceed, and of course talking about our wonderful properties today. Hoping to bring the hammer down in your favour if you're here as a buyer, and that'll become clear how we do so in just a moment. The other names and faces you see on the screen, well, Robin's over this side here controlling all the technology, and you'll see Mark, Craig, Megan and Josh floating around the room as well. They're all managers within our company here, and what I like to refer to as my elite team of negotiators. They'll step into the conversation, well, exactly that, if we need a little conversation. Say I get bidding from the floor, from you at a level that I say respectfully, not quite there, but we will entertain a conversation if there's no further bidding. Well, rather than me hold you up for the rest of the afternoon, I'll stay in here. We'll continue on with the next property, but we'll take you aside and you can have that conversation, see if we can close that gap between my seller's expectations and your current bid level, and those will take place with one of these wonderful people here. That'll become nice and clear as we proceed throughout the afternoon how that works, but my best advice to you is always be holding the lead bid. Good place to be in the lead at an auction, and of course if you haven't figured that out just yet, it's still time. I'm going to take about 3 more minutes of your time before we get to our first property. Remind you, bidding and buying today, it is on a cash unconditional basis. You acknowledge a couple of things. Firstly, you've completed your homework and your due diligence. You've received one of those, the REA's buying and selling guide. Handy little tips and tricks inside there to get you ahead of the competition. And of course, you agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. Now, that's the most important document that we work to in the auction room today. That becomes the legal binding agreement when you purchase one of our wonderful properties. Now, on the very front page of that documentation, right down the bottom, it is the conduct of auction, or as I call it, the rules, the terms of engagement here in the auction room. I'm not going to go over it in full, but I'll summarise it really briefly for you. Again, working on behalf of my sellers, can suggest numbers or increments in which we proceed. I can push back on numbers if they aren't in my vendor's best interests, but of course that's not my intention today. My intention is to help you get into a position where you walk away with a nice big smile on your face because you've just bought that dream home. Of course, vendor bidding, well, that's an exclusive right that I hold on behalf of my sellers. If you hear me place a vendor bid, you'll hear it placed at a level well below that confidential reserve price that all of our properties are subject to, and always followed up by the words vendor bid. There'll be no confusion over who holds the bid. It will be with you or against you, or a vendor bid, nice and simply there. And of course, like I say, it's just meant to encourage you on your journey to get to a level we can at least entertain that conversation. Telephone registrations. I do have some paperwork here that's been signed off prior for buyers who weren't able to be in the room today, but do have registrations of interest, and will be bidding with one of my, or plan to bid perhaps, with one of my colleagues. As we get to each individual property, I'll alert you if there is any registrations of interest working on the telephone. But if I don't say anything throughout the auction, you can be confident that the only bids placed will come from within these 4 walls. Nice and simply, those are the main points I want to cover off. Lastly, though, it's what happens when you do bid and buy today and that hammer falls in your favour. You do inherit a couple of responsibilities immediately on the fall of the hammer. Firstly, you'll need to pay your deposit, 1/10 the purchase price, payable straight after the auction there. And of course, we need to sign all the paperwork. That goes without saying. Put a scribble on that and authorise as the auctioneer to sign on your behalf if need be. Hopefully that's nice and clear. Then we can go outside and really start celebrating, okay? But we've got to get all the hard work in here first. Are there any questions at this time? This would be a good time to let me know if you do have any questions that you need me to cover off for you. Wonderful, good. That's the way we like it. Okay, well, our first property today, Fran Harmon has been the lucky marketing agent on this one here. I say lucky, she's had the opportunity to meet many of your wonderful faces at the open home, and of course a wonderful job of the marketing she has done here. At 117 Marapihi Road in Mount Maunganui, it is tucked away nicely, this one, right at the end of that quiet drive. It really is that nice Mount Maunganui gem. It offers you peace, it offers you privacy, without giving up location as well. It's formerly known as a cross-lease freehold and estate and fee simple. It's a half share of 978 square metres, more or less, and secondly, that estate and leasehold. Now, both the first and second estates, they are comprised and described under the record of title SA 48C, folio 892. The chattels, those are scrolling through the screen as I speak. Of note, the alarm system not working as is, no vendor warranties there, but otherwise all included for you. And your settlement date is down as 30 working days from the date of sale or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. Also note you'll be signing the consent notice to accompany the agreement should you be our lucky purchaser today. Now at the home itself, well, let's take a look at it. On the screen it goes, and once we get inside you see it's light, it's fresh. It really is easy to love here. You've got that updated kitchen, the modern finishes means less DIY and more time for living. You've got the morning sun pouring through as well. Excuse me. It really is a home that really feels good from the moment you get inside. Outside, you'll see in just a moment there, you've got that private courtyard, perfect for the coffee, a nice morning coffee, maybe a weekend barbecue, get the friends around as well. Room on the lawn there for the kids to run around. Maybe you've got pets, they've got some space to stretch the legs as well. Really a good fit. First home buyers, investors chasing that golden location. It is right there for you. Bayfair, the beach, the Eastern Link, only minutes away. Buyers, enough from me. I'm going to turn it over to you for an opening bid, opening offer. Who goes there first? Do have registrations of interest working with colleagues on the phone, and I'll point that out to you as we go if they do place a bid. Opening bid. Who places the first one today? $500. Happy to work with your start there. Good luck, sir, at 500,000. At 500 with you here down the middle, and what do we say to that? Perhaps a 25, even a 20. Up to you, but you go next there. Otherwise, 500, I call it away then. And 525, small quarter on the rise over here at 525,000 now. Look back to you, say 550 if you like. At 550, good place to be, back in the lead at 550,000. And 75 we go. At 575 here now. 600 would square it up nice and neatly. But at 575 this way on the phone with your bidder there, Fran. Saw it here first at 600, but welcome in if you like there at 625. Just say for you at 625. I've got 625 here, against you here, and in the aisle at 625. Gentlemen in the second row. And 650 now at 650. Welcome back in if you like. And of course my starter or down here. But at 650 it is now. I got the 75 here, but you're welcome to improve. Got you there at 700 then. At 700 000, it's down the middle now. Once at 700,000 here and the 25 to go. At 725, you know you're buying good quality property when you've got to fight for it. At 725 the bid on the phone here. 50 would be my suggestion. But at 725 it's now. Once on the phone. And 50 here, back in front at 750,000. Happy to work with you then, buyers, but I've got it this way now at 750. 755, just a 5. Can we say 10 perhaps? Say 760 if you like. 750 here. Once. Twice. And 760. Welcome in there at 760,000 now then, and at 760. Give you that opportunity here, buyers, but at 117 Marapihi Road, I call it away. Once. And 65. Work with the 5,000 now, and in fact sell it away today to the highest buyer at 765. You lead the way, and it goes on the market. At 765 the bid. Once called then, and 6-6. Just a single with your buyer then, Shane, at 7-6-6-0-0. What say you then, buyers? Remember changing ownership today. At 7-6-6, call it away. 7, just a single. Perhaps something stronger might do the job here, but at 67 you are back in front. And 9, a nice 2,000 up to go then with your buyer Shane at 769. I look back to my phone. How about my starter, second row, even on the phone in the back? But it's and 70 back in front again at 770 and 71. Just another 1,000 to go. But the opportunity it is here. It's 117 Marapihi Road and 74. I like the way you've done it there at 774 and 75. Straight back. Good suggestion with the bigger bid, and try again. It might be his last. But at 775, it's on the back wall. How about the rest of you as I check in? I scan and I call it away once. 6, just a single then. And 7, all the 7s there. At 777 we are, flying. 779, a 2,000 to boot. Absolutely, at 779 now. And 80. At 80 is the call on the back wall. Give you that opportunity then, buyers. But don't have that remorse later today. 81 it is. At 781. I'll give you just as much time as you need to make that decision, but I've got it here at 781. How about the rest of you? Welcome back from your bidding sabbatical at any stage, buyers down the front here, but at 781 it is. First call at 781. And 82 back in now. At $782,000 at 117 Marapihi Road. 83 can I say for you? Or do we say 85 and see if it does the job? Just asking, but at 783 it is. All the action this way in the late stages, but at 783 I call it away then. Once, at 783,000. Twice now. Third chance at 785. Good move. Getting the right advice down the back corner there at 785 we go. Once again, I'll give you plenty of opportunity to make sure. But at 85, it's down the back. Plenty of space for the young ones to stretch their legs. You've got the nice kitchen inside. Suitable no matter what's on the menu. But at 785, it's down the back. First call. And a half, absolutely. At 785, the half. Could be the best 500 you've ever spent, but let's find out together. First time then. Twice your opportunity, and I check back in. Nothing further on the phones here. 786, just another half. We fight fire with fire, we match it as we go. But at 786, it's on the back wall. Once an opportunity for you, but remember, we are changing ownership today. Twice called for you, absolutely got your best. You're sure. Another 500 puts you back in front. If they go again, you didn't spend a cent. And if they don't, you'd be glad you've done it. But at 786 on the back wall, once, twice. Third chance then. Absolutely sure. 865, absolutely, no problem at all. Good way to be back in front. How about in the back corner there, are we sure? I'll give you just the same amount of time as well. And of course, if the strategy over this side is quiet till the end, I have a feeling we're getting there. Anytime now you let me know, you improve on that number, but I call it away once at 786, 500. Twice called at 786, 500. 87 it is, absolutely. Absolutely. It's 787. Happy to work with you. You know you're buying good property when you've got to have lengthy conversations in the auction. Buyers sit tight. I call it now at 87 on the back. And 87.5 straight back in. First call at 787,500. Twice now at 787,500. Are we all done? Still in the back. I question with you. Absolutely got your best then at this stage. Nothing further. We're sure, we're done. My starter, nothing here. My underbidders, nothing further. But I call it now a third time at 787,500 on the wall. You need to let me know now or I sell it away. It's going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations, well bought. Commiserations to my underbidders. Do appreciate your participation. And again, a well done to my seller there. Back with you in just a moment. All right, folks, we'll continue on then. Grab your attention and we'll turn it to the front of the room. On the screen there, it is number 6, Corbett Drive. Of course, it's been Derek Rosa who's been marketing this one there. Derek matching the greenery to the greenery here on the screen for you. It's a freehold estate, number 6, Corbett Drive, at 5,434 square metres, more or less. It's all contained under that unique identifier, SA27B. Folio 592. Now you'll note there on the screen all your chattels all listed out for you. Excuse me, all the garden pots and ornaments though, those are excluded from the sale. The electric hob, the glass hob and the caravan as is, no vendor warranties on those. 20 working days from the date of sale is your settlement date, and under the further terms of sale, the downstairs bathroom and laundry area, you'll note a code compliance certificate was never issued. Downstairs room configuration was also changed. Buyers, you've done your homework, happy to proceed having done so, and again purchase on that basis. We take a look at the property again. It is tucked into the lush foothills of the Minden. You've got 5 bedrooms here, a true lifestyle retreat. You've got serenity, you've got sustainability, and it is just minutes, only minutes from Bethlehem, be a world away for you. You'll see inside you've got the nice vaulted ceilings, you've got that roaring log burner, happy to use, especially on days like today where it is a little bit chillier outside, but plenty of sunlit living spaces for you. Warmth and charm, you'll find them at the home's heart there. Add in the solar panels, the wetback system, you've got a bit of efficiency thrown in as well. Outside though, that's where your true wonderland takes place. You've got that sparkling pool, you've got the secret paths, you've got the fruit-laden avocado trees. Kids, well, there's room to roam. Adults, room to unwind. And of course, you've got that garden if you feel like keeping yourself busy or equally leaving it to itself there. It's nature, it's nurture, it is room to grow here. At number 6, Corbett Drive, buyers, enough from me, I turn it over to you. Who goes first once again for an opening bid? Did we wear you out on the first one? Hopefully not, but your opportunity to start us away it is now. Happy to work with you. You just start this one off. Otherwise, I call it 3 times. We close it down and work with the conditional parties as well. Opening bid for the first call. Twice. And a third chance. No problem. No cash forthcoming, Derek, but we are going to put an asking price on the property there. 1.270. That's what you'll see on the screen there for you buyers. Of course, auction is now closed, but if you are interested at 1.270, Derek Rosa out of our EVES on Cameron office, more than happy to have that conversation with you. Good luck, Derek, and of course to our sellers here. No problem. Auction's closed. Okay, thanks again for your patience. We turn our attention now to number 13A, Chevron Drive. You've had Mary O'Sullivan and Peter Campbell marketing this exceptional offering, and I call it an exceptional offering. It differs slightly as far as our conduct over the next couple of minutes goes. This property here was scheduled to go to auction today, and of course we do take it to auction today. However, our sellers earlier this week received what was deemed as an acceptable pre-auction offer. So what we've done is we've gone and tied that contract together subject to no bidding at today's auction. So again, I'm going to talk about the property in just a moment, then I'll read the amount for which we're in contract for. If you'd like to pay more than that amount to be the owner today, you're welcome to do so. Very clearly, there won't be any vendor bidding on this one. Like I say, instead of calling for an opening bid, I'll announce the offer that we're in contract for, and you're welcome to improve on that. Otherwise, we sell it away to those buyers in contract there. Firstly, though, I do need to talk about the property. It is 13A Chevron Drive, and it is a freehold estate. It's 325 square metres, and it is all contained under that unique identifier SA 57A, folio 255. The settlement date, well, that's down as the 4th of July 2025 or other such date as mutually agreed upon. And your chattels are all on the screen, and no changes, Peter, Mary, all is circulated as I understand. Yes? Happy days. Okay, well, the property itself, well, it is tucked away. Nice, quiet, cul-de-sac location for you. Lock up and leave this one. It really offers that kind of low fuss, low maintenance that we all crave. The kitchen, well designed. You'll see that in a moment. Loads of space to move and plenty of room to work with when you're in the kitchen preparing your meals here. You've got that open plan space, the living. It flows effortlessly through this one. Plenty of sunny spaces. You've got that private courtyard as well. Perfect if you're entertaining. Or simply soaking in the sunshine. The layout, nice and clever, the 3 double bedrooms, that semi-ensuite convenience, and of course the bonus play area for the young ones too. All wrapped in that solid peace of mind build for you. Your location, well, you've got Cherrywood, you've got Matua School right by as well, the Bridge Club if that's what you're into. It's all right there. It's community, it's comfort, and it's convenience. All wrapped up into one perfect package for you. Let you know now, our sellers are in contract at $875,000. I'll give you a moment to mull it over, but be nice and clear, buyers, at $875,000. If I see no better bid, I do sell it away at that level. Otherwise, invite interest over it, and the opportunity for that is now. But at $875,000, I'll call it 3 times. You're welcome to put a $5,000, a $2,000, even a single on top there, otherwise I sell it away. Once at $875,000, twice, third chance, no further bidding. It goes, sold at $875,000. Congratulations to my purchasers working with you there, Mary and Peter, and of course to my sellers. Back with you in just a second. Okay then, again, the congratulations continue out of the room. Lot number 4, I'm trying to keep track for you here. Lot number 4 today, it is number 2, Pemberton Crescent, and it has been the lovely Sally Blockley who's been marketing this one. Sally working out of our EVES the Lakes office. At number 2, Pemberton Cres, it is a cross-lease freehold. That's how we know it. Firstly, that estate in fee simple, an undivided half share of 814 square metres more or less. Secondly, that estate in leasehold. Both the first and second estates comprised and described under that record of title, SA 31B, folio 805. 10 working days, only 10 working days in fact, before you get to move in and enjoy this one. That's the settlement date, and the chattels are scrolling through the screen. Clause 23 under the further terms, just the seller's solicitor authorising an early release of the deposit, and 24 states that clause 9.31 of the general terms of and conditions of sale varied the extent the vendor not being in occupation of the property doesn't warrant the chattels, fittings, fixtures, etc. there. You purchase the property solely in reliance on your own judgment. Now the home itself at number 2, well, it really wraps around you the moment you walk in. It's one of those homes that truly feels, well, like home. Once you're there, you'll love it. It's sun-soaked, it's that corner site, it's that timeless charm, and you'll find the heart full of warmth. Inside, you can see that natural light really flooding on in. You've got the living, the kitchen spaces, that Sunday roast, the quiet coffee, or the family laughter really going to fill the air with enjoyment for you. You will feel at home from the moment you arrive. When winter arrives, which we know it is, of course, that gas fire, that's got you covered and comfortable. Out the back, well, that's your master that flows to the garden, the peaceful private patch, really to start your day. I'd suggest that's where where I'd enjoy my first drop of caffeine, straight out there in the sunshine. Lawn, well, there's room to stretch the legs once again. The veggie bed, that's ready to feed the soul and to fill your belly if that's how you feel. Greaton Village, we know that's nice and close by as well. The golf course, if you want to throw the clubs around, and the racetrack right there as well, the raceway all ready to go for you as we approach racing season. It's all within easy reach from this location. Sally, I think you said it best in your marketing here. Life really is just beautiful once you arrive. You're going to love it. It's number 2, Pemberton Crescent. Do have registered interest on the phone, but buyers, happy to work with you now. Who starts us away and what's that number? Opening bid, opening offer. Happy to work with you. I can even suggest a figure if you like, but your numbers might be friendlier than mine. 500. Okay, a little lighter than where I would have started it, but I worked with you at 500 there, and optimism alive and well in the room. But at 500, it's nice to have you here all the same, and do wish you all the very best of luck. At 500,000, surely we'd see value at this level then, buyers. What do we say to that? 600. There we are, much more on track here at 600. Happy to take a 20,000 rise from here if you like, but at 600, welcome in and good luck down the left side. But at 600, I call it away then once. Do I say 20 for you up the back? And 20 we go now at 620, and 40 can I say? On the nod, we are at 40. Back against you here on the back wall, and no interest at this stage from my phone interest. And 50. 60 is the next move. But at 40, it's here. Yes, we are at 60 now. Welcome in, phone bidder. Nice to have you here as well. And at 660. 80, can I say, would be the next rung on the ladder. Check in here and here. But the head goes the wrong way for my liking. At 660, it's over this side now. And 80 up the back wall now. It's 680,000 now, back in the lead, against you on the phone. It's 80 up the back. 700 would be my suggestion. But I call it now once. Just the 10 cuts me in half a little, but at 690 you are back in front. But I offer you the same courtesy on the back wall as well. A 10,000 rise to go, would call it 700. Same here, welcome back at any stage, but appreciate the bidding so far. But at 690 it's on the phone. Once called then for you at 690. And 700. Squares the ledger there at 700,000, and now against you on the phone here. Nice and clearly for you, the bid's on the back wall at 700,000. 710. And 10 back in front at 710. Welcome for that, another 10 to put you back in front, but at 710 it's on the phone. But I call it now to you, first call. Twice at 710 on the phone line then. 15, just the 5, no problem. At 715 back in front, against you here and of course up the back, but at 715, nice to have you back then, sir. At 715. We can match the 5 and make it 20 if you like, or you could try something bigger. But at 15, the bid down the side. And 20 now, 720,000. Against you here and against you here, but at 720 it is this way here. Once. Twice. 21, sir. Now, why would we play this game? Why not? You want to have some fun. You know what? I don't come to work to be miserable. I take the one, I work with you, but I do perhaps ask for something bigger. But at 721 it's there. It's just a single. Caught me at a weak moment, but at 721 it's here. 722. No. It's 722, absolutely. Wouldn't step over it in the street, won't do it in the auction room. At 22 the bid. At 722. Once called, 722. Welcome in for a single if you like down the back. Single's your minimum, sir. Don't try anything silly here. At 722. Got it on the phone. And 23. Okay, at 723. Nice and clearly for you then, buyers do have authorisation to sell the property to the highest bidder today at 723. Hold it this way. 725. And 25, a 2,000 to go. Once again, on the market and selling at 725 now this way. At 725,000. Increase on that level, but happy to work with the new owners today. Which one of you is it? Let's find out, but I call it now once at 725. Twice call, 725,000. Is there another two to go, or even the single? But at 725, it's here. Once, twice, third chance. Absolutely got your best up the back here. Done, finished. Do appreciate it all the same. This way, even a 500 puts you back in front. But it's once, it's twice, it's third chance at 725. Absolutely done. 726. No problem. No worries. You don't have to keep me waiting that long next time, sir. But happy to have some fun with you all the same. At 726. Against you now on the phone, though. At 26 the bid this side of the room. Once called. Number and 500. I knew it was coming, just wasn't sure when, but we're there all the same. It's 726 and change. Open the phone, calculator's top right screen, run the math again. But it's 726, 500 here. Check the other pocket as well. Don't want to walk out with the coins dangling loose. 726, 500. Once now. Against you here, here, and in fact the rest of the room. It's on the phone. Twice. It's 726, 500 with my phone bidder. Third chance and final opportunity. Absolutely done, we're sure. Appreciate your participation all the same. Final chance, and I sell it away. It's going, sold. Down the phone. Thanks again for your bidding, and of course up the back. Do appreciate it. Well done to my phone bidder and of course my sellers. Thank you. Okay, 582 Gloucester Road, and of course it has been Charlotte Gardner marketing this one. Charlotte working out of our EVES Papamoa office, doing a wonderful job with a wonderful property offered to you. Of course, it's a freehold estate. You can see that there. It's 709 square metres, more or less, and it's all contained under that record of title at 139771. The chattels, just note the irrigation system, that's non-operational. The spa pool lid as is, and the gas fire disconnected as is. No vendor warranties there. And 20 working days is your elected settlement as elected by our sellers there, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. And the further terms of sale page are just detailing where we've supplied you the LIM report. You've done your homework, happy to proceed on that basis, and also the seller's solicitor authorising an early release of the deposit there. You'll sign the consent notice to accompany the agreement on this one here, but that's all the legals, the technical stuff out of the way. Let's take a look at what we've fallen in love with over the marketing campaign here. It's timeless brick exterior. It's a refreshed Papamoa haven, and it really delivers that hard-to-find blend of sleek modern living with plenty of character and soul throughout. At the heart of the home, we'll see it in just a second, it's the striking kitchen. You're linking those two living zones, and they spill straight out as well, whether you're inside or whether you're entertaining outside. You've got that sun-drenched decking. Truly is the entertainer's dream here. If you're perhaps fancying a Sunday brunch, you'd likely spend it out there. A Saturday night footy or barbecue, you're perhaps inside and out, or just soaking in the calmness with a good book, where you've got plenty of spaces to do it here. The master retreat, really like the look of that, brings that luxury, the walk-through wardrobe, the ensuite, and of course you've got the 3 generous bedrooms to go with it as well there. Plenty of space for all here. You've got the raised garage ceiling, loads of parking at this one, all the practical stuff. We've ticked all those boxes as well. It really is that prized coastal neighbourhood, and easy living could not be better summed up by number 582 Gloucester Road. Buyers, you've heard from me. I'd love to hear from you. Who starts us away? Who goes there now as I call away to you for an opening bid? 1,250,000 with your buyer there, Rachel. Welcome in and good luck to you. And at 1,250. Where do we go from there then, buyers? Happy to work with you. But at 1,250, it's a good place to start. I give you that opportunity to improve from here, but it is with my starter at 1,250. Once called to you then, chase perhaps a small quarter to go on the 25 rise, twice now at 1,250. Third chance then at 1,250,000. No problem. Do place the vendor bid at 1,275 and ask you to improve on that level there. It is a vendor bid at 1,275. Do we say 1,3 to square it up? 1,280. Just the 5,000 to go. Push back politely. Ask you to just improve that position there. Look, if 1,3 is a little too hefty at the start. And 90. Work with you there. Don't worry about what I had to say, Rachel. You get it all sorted over here. At 1,290, I work with you that level there, and at 1,290, call it to the rest of the room. Once, twice now do we improve on that number. Third chance. Seems no further interest. Rather than me go again, we pause, have a conversation. Buyers up the back at 1,290, south of my instructions, but we'll see if you can help them out there. Auction is paused. We'll come back to you with an update shortly. Okay, those conversations will continue just off in our side rooms here, and as soon as we have an update for you, I'll bring it back to the room. But in the meantime, keeping things moving swiftly along, number 54, Westmoreland Rise in Bethlehem, and it's been Dora Shu, and of course we've had Steve Sigley marketing this one for you. Really nice opportunity here in Bethlehem, and that sought after location as well. It's a really grand home, but quite grounded as well. Offers plenty of space, sun, and a layout that really just works, makes life that little bit easier. It's a freehold estate. It's 621 square metres more or less. The unique identifier, where you'll find that 2,999 and 3. That's where you can find all those legal details. Your solicitor will ask you, hey, what's the settlement? And 15 working days is the answer to that question, or is otherwise mutually agreed upon, and you'll see the chattels on the screen as well. Just note the security system and the sparkle as is, no vendor warranties on those. Otherwise, the home itself, we put that back on the screen for you, and no doubt when you went through the open homes or your viewings here, you will have seen just the opportunity that's in front of you. It's got those dual living zones, light just pouring through, each flowing to their own private patio as well. Truly made for those summer evenings, the family celebrations and the barbecues. Fresh paint, new carpet, that means that you just simply move in and you start enjoying from day one. No need to lift a finger. The kitchen, though, true statement for you on the screen. Big benches, loads of storage there, and ready for serious hosting. Or equally for those foodies amongst us, plenty of room to move there. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. You've got the office space. No one's missing out here at number 54. And it's been future-proofed. You've got the wide hallways, you've got the lift shaft, easy access showers. The quality of living, it really is ready for the years ahead, but equally perfect to enjoy right now. It's zoned for top schooling as well. What more could you want, buyers? All I need is an opening bid. Happy to work with you. You just start this one off. 1-1. Welcome in at 1,100,000 there, and wish you all the very best of luck then. But the rest of you, I call for a rise at this stage. It will require 50,000 to go from here, but at 1-1, happy to work with my starter. Once called then at 1,100,000, and I welcome that 50,000 rise at this level. Twice now. Third chance. No problem. It is the vendor bid then at 1-1 and 50, and 1-2 would be the next move we need to get to. Give you the chance to get that information across, but at 1-150 it is a vendor bid. Can't sell it at this level. And 1-2, back in front we are. At 1,200,000 now, what do we say to that then, buyers? Do we say another 50? Happy to work with you, but I make it a first call. Twice, even at 25. But at 1,200,000 down here. Third chance, as I chase an increase at this level. No worries. I go one more time on the vendor bid at 1,225, just the 25 rise, and at 1,250 would be the next step. need it to be 50. Make it 50, I won't go again, and we'll have a conversation if I see no further bidding. Appreciate you working with me, and in the lead we go at 1, 2 and 50 the bid. Once called, you'll need to go again, buyers, otherwise we have a conversation down the front. Twice, third chance at 1,250,000. No problem. Pause the auction there. Craig, buyers over here, and at 1,250 we pause, have a conversation. Okay, still having those conversations on our last two properties that we offered you, but in the meantime, we move to the next one on the list. It's number 751 Estdale Road, and you've had the wonderful Cheryl De Bruin showing you through this one. She's done all the marketing here, represented the property extremely well. Lovely opportunity for you there. Right on the paper it is. It's a freehold estate. It's 2.17 hectares of land, and it is that freehold terra firma you find there. Record of title is SA 43A Folio 282, and 20 working days, a standard amount of time to get everything sorted before you move in and enjoy this one. Now, of course, any variations you have in place, you bid and buy on that basis. At number 751, you are tucked away nicely into that tree-lined drive, and you're surrounded by nature. You can see that from the main photo we had up there. It truly is a sanctuary. It feels more like a retreat than a residence. Inside, you'll see the space offered to you, those soaring cathedral ceilings, plenty of sun-filled spaces. They create a nice warmth, but plenty of openness to enjoy life moving forward. The kitchen anchors the space. That's the heart of the home for you, but that lounge, we saw the fire. We got that stoked up nice and ready to go as well, and it can be for you as well. Plenty of warmth offered here. A nice peaceful retreat, certainly. Outside, that entertainer's decking, you'd spend many an hour outside there taking in the silence, and it's going to be only interrupted by the bird song, the laughter of the family barbecue. No doubt Christmas will be hosted here moving forward. You've got the views. Well, those are something else. You saw them there. Plenty of space to enjoy as well. It's lifestyle that takes the lead when you buy a property like this. You've got paddocks, room for the animals, space for the gardens, the native bush, and of course the local school's only just down the road as well, should you need it. Everything you need and not a cent more. Right there at 751 Estdale Road. Buyers, enough from me. Happy to work with you. You start this one away. 960. Welcome in at 960. Good luck to my starter in the front row then. What do we say to that then, buyers? Where to from here? But at 960, the bid, the call in the front of the room. Happy to work with you, but we need to go again at 960,000. Once call. Twice at 960. Perhaps something a little bit chunkier like a 25, a 30. Third chance at 960,000. No problem. Do place the vendor bid. I go that 30,000 rise and make it 990 and ask you to improve from there. Happy to work in the 30. Now at 990, just too south of my instructions at that level. At 990, we need to go into the million there. Million it is. At a million we are now, just the 10,000 up, but again, seeking something stronger. But a million neat and easy, happy to put you back in front. At 1,000,000, the bid up the front of the room, call it to you once. Chase at 20,000 to make it nice and clear to you then, buyers. Twice at a million up the front of the room then. Third chance at $1 million. No worries, I am going to go one more vendor bid at 1,020,000. And again, happy to work with you. Ask you to put another at least 10, but 30. Got you there. At 30, we'll have a conversation if I see nothing further. Once called, twice, improve on this level, or we talk up the front. Third. No problem. Pause the auction there at 1,030,000. Mark, lead bidders up the front here. We'll have a conversation, see if we can help them out. That's 3 properties under negotiation at the moment. I'll bring them back to you as soon as we have an update. Otherwise, we're back here in about 7.5 minutes for the 2 o'clock session. Be with you then. Okay, thanks for your patience. Go back now, 582 Gloucester Road. Had a conversation with our lead bidder. I have had an increase in offer to $1,310,000, but at 1,310,000, sellers asked us to work a little bit hard. Call it 3 times, once, twice, Third chance. No problem. Close the auction there, Charlotte. A little bit more work to do, but good opportunity for buyers still available there at 582 Gloucester Road in Papamoa. Charlotte Gardner will help you out if you're interested. Thank you. Auction closed. No problem. Okay, folks, thanks for your patience. Welcome along to our 2 o'clock session here in our EVES auction room. Lovely to have you in attendance with us. Look, if you've been with us since our 1 o'clock started, thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate it. And if you have just joined us, good luck in your buying and selling journey. Nice to have you here. Wish you all the very best on that buying or selling journey. By way of introductions, Jordan Siveride is my name. My role merely here to guide you on that journey to buying or selling. And I've got a wonderful team assisting me in doing so for you. You'll see Robin up the front of the room, controlling all the technology in the auction room. The other names and faces, Mark, Craig, Megan and Josh, are all managers within our company here at EVES, and what I like to refer to as my elite team of negotiators. If I get some bidding on the floor that's at a level where I'm not quite permitted to sell the property to you, but I am authorised to have a conversation, begin that negotiation under those auction terms, rather than me hold you up any longer than I have to, I'll let one of these wonderful people have those conversations with you. We'll stay in here and continue on with the properties. That'll become nice and clear as we proceed throughout the afternoon. And of course, remind you when you bid and buy today in the auction room, it is on a cash, unconditional basis, acknowledging that you've done a couple of things before you put your hand up as well. Firstly, you've received that, the REA's buying and selling guide. You acknowledge you've done your homework and you've completed any due diligence you require. And of course, you agree to the terms dictated and the conditions of sale. They've been made available to you in a draft format. Those have now been finalised for auction day. They're out in the foyer, and that becomes the legally binding document that we sign when you do bid and buy today. Now, on the front page of that documentation, right down the very bottom there, it is the conduct of auction, nice and simply for you, the rules, the terms of engagement. Not going to cover it off in full. I saw you all nodding when I mentioned homework and having done your due diligence there. Just going to clarify a couple of things. The first one being vendor bidding. Nice and simply, if you were here in our 1 o'clock, you may have seen a couple of vendor bids placed. Only person authorised to place vendor bids on behalf of my sellers today, it is me, the auctioneer, okay? And if I do so, I'll always call them a vendor bid. No confusion about that, and always at a level well below that confidential reserve price that all our properties are subject to. Now, if your bidding takes me to or exceeds that reserve price, I put the property on the market and I sell it away to the highest bidder. If I have to place vendor bids, let's say there's only one of you participating in the auction, well then I use a vendor bid to get you into a zone where we can at least have a conversation with you. But again, they won't be placed at or near that reserve price, plenty of room. Just treat it as a bit of encouragement that we're heading in the right direction and we're getting you to where you need to be if you're going to buy the home. Telephone registrations of interest, paperwork's all been signed off in advance of bidding today, and that's in my folder. I'll alert you to any registrations of interest along the way, working with my colleagues on the telephone. If we get to each property and I don't mention the telephone, you can be confident that the competition, it is here in the room, sitting amongst you this afternoon. Lastly, what happens when you bid and buy today? Well, you do inherit some responsibilities immediately on the fall of the hammer. You'll need to sign the contract, sealing the deal, and of course you'll need to pay your deposit. 10% of the purchase price payable on the fall of the hammer. The balance is all payable on or before that settlement date that is relevant for your property. Now, hopefully that covers everything off in advance. Any questions, this is the time to do it. It gets expensive putting your hand up shortly. But again, happy to work with you if you do have any queries or concerns at this stage. I know it's a little nerve-wracking being at auction, here to guide you and hopefully make that process as stress-free as possible. So please let me know at any stage. No punishment for chewing your nails in the room here today. Of course, just doing our best to get you into the home of your dreams. Good, great, we'll continue forward then. We are still waiting on 2 results from our previous 1 o'clock session, but as soon as I have an update for you, we'll bring that back to the room and slide it back into the order. But in the meantime, we continue forward with the first of our 2 o'clock session. It is number 9, Claremont Terrace, and it has been Gary Lee who's been marketing this one. Gary's done all the heavy lifting here, really nice opportunity for you. And you'll see it on the screen, we've popped it up there for you. It is a freehold estate, best form of land ownership offered to... No, that's fine, absolutely. If it's a last minute phone bidder, I happily work with it. No problem at all. Your music's better than ours, you'll have noted that. Look, it is a freehold estate here at number 9 Claremont Terrace, 809 square metres more or less. The record of title, SA 1222, folio 96. Only 15 working days from the date of sale or otherwise is mutually agreed upon. That's the settlement date for you. Chattels, just note the bathroom heater, the ironing cupboard, the television, wall brackets, there were 3 of those, and a couple of clotheslines. Those were added to the documentation later into the process for you, but otherwise all is circulated and documented. Wonderful. Well, we proceed with confidence on that basis and we take a look at number 9 here. It's got space, it's got flexibility, and really offers you that classic family living. It's right in the heart of Otamodai, and it's a home that's not just big on size, big on options moving forward as well. Inside, there really is room for everyone. You've got 5 bedrooms, 2 living spaces. You see that all there, that nice open flow in between the rooms there as well. Really keeps the family life humming along. The teens, well, they can take over downstairs, whilst upstairs, well, that remains your peaceful haven. The kitchen, it's nice and roomy. You can see that here, functional as well, and ready to handle whatever is on the menu for you. Outside though, that's what we love. It's got that flat, sizable section. It delivers big time here. Fruit trees, fenced lawn, room for the kids to play, loads of room to park the boat, the motorhome. Look, you name it, you can see from that overhead shot, space is certainly not an issue. And you're zoned for top schooling, local shops, the inner harbour. It's practical, it's spacious, and it is laid back Otamodai at its best. It's number 9 Claremont Terrace. And buyers, I put it over to you for an opening bid. Who starts us away, and what's that number today? 900. Welcome in at 900,000 now then. And of course, buyers, I ask for an increase from there. Happy to work in a 20,000 rise if you like, but at 900 it's with my starter. Call it away to you then for the want of about another bid. I call it first time. And at 900 twice now. Third chance at 900. The 20,000 on the vendor will bid at 920 with me, and 40 would be your next move. There we go again, back in front and helping you into the home here at 940,000. At 940 against the rest of the room at this stage, but at 940, or what do we say to that then, buyers? Once called then, and again chasing that 20,000 to boot. Twice, third chance at 940,000. No problem, go one more time on the vendor bid at 960, ask you to say 80, and we have a conversation if there's no further bidding. But I need the bid at 980 to have that conversation. 80 it is down the middle here at 980, and I call it 3 times and 3 times only. Once, twice, third chance at 980,000. Pause the auction. Craig, buyers down the middle there. We'll have that conversation with them at 980, and we'll come back to you with an update shortly. Okay, folks, thanks for your patience. Just hitting the rewind button, we go back to number 54, Westmoreland Rise, which was, of course, in our 1 o'clock session. We paused, had a conversation with our lead bidders there. Just confirming for me, please, increasing your offer to 1,285,000. Correct? And, of course, Mark, you've spoken with our sellers here. We go on the market at that level. And at 1,285, nice and clear and simple for you, improve on that number or authorised to sell it away to the lovely folks down the middle here. Once called then at 1,285. Twice now, and third chance for the want of another bid, or I sell it away. It goes. Sold. Congratulations, well purchased, and of course to my sellers as well. Back with you in just a second. Okay, back to the 2 o'clock session we go, and it is number 2, Julie Lane, Charlotte Gardner back again marketing this one. Lovely opportunity for you here in Papamoa, and of course it is a freehold estate. Firstly, that estate and fee simple, 257 square metres more or less, and secondly, in estate and fee simple, you get an undivided 1/12 share of 639 square metres more or less. The record of title containing all those details for you, you'll see it there, it's 1036923. The consent notice, you'll be signing that one to accompany the agreement. Your settlement date is Friday the 27th of June, and your chattels are scrolling through the screen as we speak. Under the further terms of sale, seller's solicitor authorising an early release of the deposit there, 24 where we've given you a limerick income report, you've done your homework and you're happy to proceed having done so. And 25, purchaser aware that the organisation of the transfer of the building guarantee, that's up to you purchasers, any costs associated there, that's on you, but happy to do so. The property itself, it's modern coastal living, and it really has that relaxed sophistication about it as well. It's a designer Barrett home. It's only 2 years young, I understand, Charlotte. Really nice opportunity here for buyers. Inside you can see that, all those clean lines, the soft tones, the thoughtful touches. You've got that timber feature, the slats, you'll see that through there as well, and that opens up to that nice open layout. Makes entertaining in a home like this absolutely effortless. The kitchen, will have seen that, the showstopper. You have those stone bench tops throughout, the sleek tiling and the shelving ready for that morning brew, the evening platters. Once you've finished enjoying the inside, it's just as good outside as well, instantly in holiday mode for you. You've got that louvered pergola, the festoon lighting. They set the scene for year-round alfresco dining. There it is, right there waiting for you, and it's all framed nicely. You've got that lush greenery, low-maintenance landscaping to join you. Whether you're starting out on your journey or perhaps you're slowing down, even working from home, nice opportunity for you. It's comfort, it's style, it is community, and it is in the heart of Papamoa, and it could be yours, buyers. This is the time. If you've been here, you've looked at it, you like the look of it, you've got yourself in a cash position, now's the time to put your hand up and let me know what you'd like to pay for it. Call away for an opening bid. And I'll call it 3 times. Once. Second call. And third chance for an opening bid. No problem, no cash forthcoming today, Charlotte. We closed the auction, but we're going to put a price on this one.
We are indeed. So look, this is a real jewel in the crown for this area. Amazing interior, and it's going to be priced today at $819,000.
819. There it is on the screen for you at $819,000. If you're interested, perhaps watching along online or here in the room, Charlotte Gardner out of our EVES Papamoa office. Good luck, Charlotte. Lovely property on the screen for them. And of course, equally as nice when you get there, folks. Auction's now closed. Okay, again, hitting that rewind button for you, going back to the last property in our 1 o'clock session. Conversations have wrapped up here. We paused, had that conversation with our lead bidder, and confirmed for me, please, increasing your offer at $1,100,000. Correct? Got you there. And of course, Mark, you've spoken with our sellers. They say put it on the market at that level. So for the want of another bid, the now selling flashes behind me, and I call it away to you 3 times and 3 times only. Increase on that number, or I sell it away to the lovely folk here. Once, twice, third and final opportunity. Going. Sold. Congratulations, well purchased. And of course to my sellers, well done, Cheryl. Great result there. Back with you again in just a second. Okay, next on the list, it's number 137A Bellevue Road. And back again from our 1 o'clock session. They've stuck around, they've done all the heavy lifting here as well. It's Peter Campbell and Mary O'Sullivan that have been the friendly faces showing you through this one here. Across lease, freehold estate. Firstly, that estate in fee simple, it is a half share of 848 square metres more or less. And secondly, that estate in leasehold. The record of title, all those details for you, SA 19B folio 631. 21 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon, is your settlement date. And again, no changes to the chattels list as I understand. All is documented and circulated to you. Now 137A Bellevue Road, lovely opportunity for you, tucked away quietly, framed nicely. Established gardens. It's a 1970s home, offers you that slice of serenity right in the heart of Brookfield here. Inside you can see there, it's honest, it's inviting. You've got the 2 generous double bedrooms waiting for you, that sunlit living space, and a good functional kitchen, just waiting for your own personal touches. Perhaps a modernisation if you wish. You've got the updated bathroom, the walk-in shower, adding that modern layer of comfort. And the garden here, once we step outside, that's that real gem. Nice and mature plantings, peaceful, perfect for pottering around or soaking in that afternoon sunshine. I'd suggest a good strong cuppa in hand as well. Whether you're downsizing, maybe you're investing or just starting out, this one, it's solid, it's low maintenance, it's a home and a location that just keeps life easy. Welcome to your next chapter here at 137A Bellevue Road, buyers. who goes there first, and what's the number? Opening bid. You surely didn't come to see me, so I call it away 3 times, give you that opportunity then, but once for an opening bid. Twice to start us off, and third. Final opportunity. No problem, close the auction there. Mary, Peter, a little bit more work to do, but the auction is closed. If you're interested in this one, Mary and Peter out of our EVES Cherrywood office, happy to help you out on that one. Auction's closed, good luck, no problem. Okay, moving forward for you, 614B, Papamoa Beach Road. It's been Richie Wright and Adam Grierson marketing this one. Richie unable to be in the room with us today, but no worries. We've got all the heavy lifting done by Adam. And a wonderful opportunity for you here, buyers. Really nice to see. It's in that great Papamoa location. It's a cross-lease freehold. Firstly, that estate and fee simple. An undivided half share of 819 square metres, more or less. Secondly, that estate and leasehold. Now, both the first and second estates, they are described and comprised in that record of title, SA 68B, folio 842. A lengthy amount of time, 47 working days from the date of sale to get everything sorted for you. Can only assume there's a tenant in place, Adam, in this one. So, again, plenty of time to get everything sorted. Chattels list scrolling through the screen. TV aerial, that's excluded from the sale there. Otherwise, all included, and that consent notice accompanies the agreement to go with it as well. Now, we've talked about the location, that Papamoa location. You're tucked away nicely here, just moments from the sand, though, which is really important when you're looking at a postcode like this. It's a spacious retreat, delivers that beach lifestyle without all the hustle and bustle going on right on your front doorstep. Inside, you're met with flexibility, and you can see that from the photos in front of you here. 2 generous bedrooms downstairs. You've got that open plan hub that's designed for easy living, and of course that bonus room to maybe tailor as a 4th bedroom or an office, a second living space. Plenty of opportunities for you. Upstairs, that's that loft style, that standout opportunity, full of charm, lots of character there, light, and complete with its own balcony as well. Really soak in that coastal air. Whether this one is your holiday base moving forward, it could be the family home or just a very, very clever investment. You can see how close your location is to those dunes right there. It's relaxed Papamoa living, and it is right on your doorstep. Buyers, happy to turn it over to you. Who starts us away? Who goes there first? It's 614B, Papamoa Beach Road. Opening bids. Call it to you. Once. Happy to work with you, just start us away. Twice. But if you're here in that cash position, you let me know now. Third call. No problem. Close the auction then. Adam, little bit more work to do here. Good opportunity though, in a great location. Good luck and all the very best to our sellers. No problem. Auction's closed. Okay, thanks for your patience. Just squaring away some paperwork. Going back now to our first property in our 2 o'clock session at 9 Claremont Terrace. We paused, had a conversation. Just confirm for me, please, increasing your offer at $995,500. Yes, in my instructions, I go on the market at that level, at $995,500. Call it to you, improve on that figure, or I sell it away. Calling it now once, twice, third chance then for the want of another bid. Going. Sold. Congratulations. Well bought. Well done. And of course to my sellers as well. Back with you in just a second. Thanks for your patience again, folks. 279A Mongatapu Road. We'll call it just patience required there. Just going to move on to the next one in the meantime, which you'll see there on the screen. It's 570B. Papamoa Beach Road in Papamoa. It's been the lovely Rachel Martin marketing this one for you. She's been the friendly face greeting you when we usually call it an open home, but not quite the case here, although plenty of opportunity to build and develop that future home of your dreams here at 570B. Papamoa Beach Road. Now we do have registrations of interest on the phone for this one, so you may hear some conversations taking place. Much as any auctioneer would say, put all your attention on me, folks. Don't worry about what's going on around you there. It's a freehold estate that you'll find when you get here. It's 438 square metres, more or less. Record of title is 703670. The chattels, all the chattels here as is. No vendor warranties, and you'll see some exclusions on that list as well. You've done your homework, happy to proceed on that basis. 20 working days from the date of sale, that's your settlement date here. And under the further terms of sale, look, it's quite lengthy. I'm just going to summarise it very briefly for you. Vendor gives no warranty of any nature whatsoever under clause 9.35 or any other clause in the agreement in relation to the garage conversion or any building works there. You've done your homework and you're happy to proceed, and you understand what buying does on that basis. 24, we've supplied the LIM report to you, but again, happy to proceed having done your own homework. And 25, just the seller's solicitor authorising the early release of the deposit. And our lovely EVES consent notice accompanies that agreement when you bid, buy and sign today. Now let's take a look at the property offered to you at 570B Papamoa Beach Road. We've talked about it. It's that freehold section, and it gives you total freedom. No covenants, just your vision that awaits. You've got that Papamoa dream right there. The sand, the surf, the endless summer vibes, no matter the season. You're right across from the surf club. You can see your location there. Pitch the tent, park the camper, or get designing on that forever home. The beach is right on your doorstep. Of course, when you get a little bit tired, head straight down there, gentle stroll along the beach. That'll become part of the daily routine for you. This one, it's tucked away nicely. You've got those tropical gardens, the bonus self-contained unit there, the ideal weekend base as you start planning that next chapter. And of course, you'll have seen all the details on those further terms. Won't bore you with those. But that gentle walk, you've got Gather Cafe, you've got the Papamoa Plaza, and of course, well, when you're in a location like this, you're buying it because of the sand, the shore, right on your doorstep. You just need to build the doorstep first. It's lifestyle and one of the most highly sought after locales. Buyers do have registrations of interest, like I said, but happy to work with you now. Just need you to start this one away. Who goes there? What's the number?
550.
On the phone with you then, Fran, at 550,000. Welcome along then, and all the very best at 550. Who goes next then? Happy to work with you. You suggest the increment from here. And 560, perhaps I push back, maybe I was too polite, say 70, be a good move. 70, good place to be at 570, against you here, and at 570 it's with my leader here. And 90 now, keep the 20s running at 590, 610 can I say. At 610 on the nod we go at 610, and 30 would be your turn. But at 610 it's down this side here, call it away. And 30 back now at 630 and 50 straight back. No need to think about it at this level. At 650, it's this way here. Once called to you. Twice. Heard you here? Clarify the number. 55. At 655 the bid. At 655 here. Something stronger maybe. And 60, okay, no problem, just travelling in the fives then. At 660. Once called at 60. Twice. And 65. And 70. And 75 now at 675. And 80, we go now at 680,000. Once at 680. Twice and 85 now at 685. Go on the market and selling at 685,000. Down here and 90 straight back. On the market and selling. There you are. Hired if I'm ever sick, we call Fran in. Does the job brilliantly. At 690 it is. Once. Take the single if it's there. But fives would be the suggestion. Stay there now. 91. Happy to work with you there, a single in front. Do we make it 7? See if it does it. 95. Puts the 4 up. But we play for keeps today. At 695, it's down the aisle here. Against you here and here. But at 695, call it to you. Once. 96. 97. At 697. I can't see into the future, but I wonder if that 7 beckons. But I call it now once. At 697. Twice would be a good move to go there first. 7 it is. Well done, sir, and at 700 000 you are. Leads the way at 700. Might just be the one that does it, but I call it, I check. At 700,000. Once your opportunity. Twice, and I welcome that single back if you like. 701. We tried it, it didn't quite work, but we can try again. At 701, it's this side of the room. Give you plenty of opportunity to think about it. They're big decisions. They're big opportunities. But and 02. And at 702 the bid. And 05. The 3,000 up. Found some strength and we like it. At 705, lead the way. Against you here at this stage. And the rest of the room welcome in at any point. But at 705, it's here up until the hammer falls. But I sell it away, I call it now once at 705. Twice. Third chance. Absolutely got your best. Done, finished. You sure? You can change your mind until the hammer falls. But it's a final opportunity at 705, nothing further here, going at 705, going, sold. Well done, well purchased, congratulations. And at 705, it's well bought. Again, congratulations to my sellers on that one as well. Back with you in just a moment. Okay, just going back now, we had to put it on ice, but we bring it back to the front now at 279A Mangatapu Road. Again, it's been Dora Shu and Vince Huberger have been marketing this one. Dora doing all the heavy lifting, though, in the room today. Nice to have you here at 279A Mangatapu Road. It's right in the heart of Mangatapu. It really is that charming hidden gem, offering that easy care living that we often crave. You've got just the right touch of character to go with this one as well. It is a cross-lease freehold. That estate in fee simple. It's an undivided half share of 928 square metres, more or less. And secondly, that estate in leasehold. Both the first and second estates comprised and described under the record of title, SA 19B Folio 1350. Only 20 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon, and your chattel's scrolling through the screen. Just under the further terms of sale, again, I'll summarise it for you. But in regards to that third bedroom, may or may not comply with the Building Act or code compliance, no building permit consent or resource consent code compliance, acceptance, etc. on that. You're purchasing solely having done your own homework there, and that third bedroom is purchased on an as-is, where-is. Any questions on that matter, or we proceed forward? Wonderful. Okay, taking a look at it, we've talked about that easy care, that character that comes with it. But once you're inside, the warmth here, it is immediate. The sun, it streams through. You've got the sliders bouncing off the timber bench tops in the kitchen. That kitchen that you'll see in a moment, it is as practical as it is inviting. Whether you're entertaining in this one or simply relaxing and enjoying the flow, you're certainly going to love it. It certainly will work for you. You've got established greenery outside as well. That really wraps around. You've got the private garden waiting for you, the fruit trees, the flat lawn, of course, enough space to dig, plant or unwind. It's all there for you. You've got the Fat Cat Cafe nearby as well, and you can cruise the waterfront or simply enjoy the peace. This is a lifestyle, this is a location, and it is a low maintenance offering for you, all packaged up into one. Buyers, enough from me. Back to you, opening bid. Who goes there first? I'll give you that 3 calls to come in, and happy to work with you if you do. Once, twice, and third. Final opportunity. No problem. No cash forthcoming, Dora. We simply close the auction here. We continue working for our sellers on this one. It's still available if you're interested, and make sure you get hold of Dora or Vince. Happy to help you out there. Auction's closed. All right, well, Sarah Garnett's been the lovely, friendly face that's been greeting you and showing you through this one. She's done all the marketing here. A wonderful opportunity at 63B Clark Street in Gate Par. A freehold estate, 539 square metres more or less. The record of title is 187151, and only 15 working days from the date of sale before you get to move in and enjoy this one as well. Under the further terms of sale, the boundary fences on the property may not reflect the actual boundary, and fence land be smaller than the actual surveyed land. Of course, you accept this matter and purchase on an as-is, whereas basis in regards to that, you'll see the clauses 9.1 and 9.35 do not apply. Otherwise, you've completed your homework and you like the look of number 63B Clark Street. That's why you're here and ready to go. It's set back from the road. It's sunny, 1950s offering for you. Brings that charm, brings that privacy, but an opportunity in equal measure here as well. You've got those polished floorboards, you can see that, the timber there, some new carpet throughout as well, offers that warm, that welcoming vibe. You've got a layout that's functional, but it's also family friendly, a generous lounge space, you've got that separate toilet, the spacious entry, all the little extras that we love about it, they're all there ready for you, even that home office or study nook waiting for you here. Afternoons, you'll probably spend those, if you're not having a lazy nap here, you'd be out on the deck, enjoying the sunshine. It's absolutely drenched in sunshine. Those summer barbecues, well, you'll enjoy them right here. The snags, they will taste that little bit better. And of course, there's room for the kids to play on the lawn. You've got the citrus trees. You can go and pluck, get a nice wedge for the Corona, no problem at all. It's that Kiwi dream. It's fully fenced. It is ready to go. It's that peaceful retreat you've waited for, only minutes from the action. It's a location that's as convenient as it is practical. This, if it's your first home, your investment, however you're using it, make sure you use it well. It's number 63B Clark Street, and the opportunity is here for you. Opening bid, who goes there now? Call it only 3 times. You get in before that third call. Happy to help you out. Once, twice, third chance for a start. Close the auction then, Sarah. No forthcoming cash in the room. Pass it back to you. Good luck to our sellers on that one. It is still available to you buyers. I know we've got some good conditional interest interested in this one, so wish you all the very best if that's you. Auction's now closed. All right, our final opportunity for you then, buyers. It's number 302/6, Tauranga Street in Mount Maunganui. No doubt the location will look familiar to you if you've spent any time down this part of our wonderful coastline. Really good opportunity for you, that penthouse living on offer right in the heart of Mount Maunganui. Every day is going to feel like a holiday when you're in here, no doubt about it. Best of the bay right there on your doorstep. It's a stratum in freehold. It's principal unit 11, accessory units 11A and 11B. It's all on that deposited plan 373006. That's all comprised and described on the record of title 295285 for you there. Just note under the chattels, a couple of exclusions there, the workbench and the tool board and the storage locker, and of course the heated towel rail and the light fittings. Those are as is, no vendor warranties on those. Only 20 working days before you get to move in and enjoy, and when you're in this part of the world, the sun always shines, they tell me down there. Not lucky enough to live there myself, but you sure as well could be. At 302/6 Tauranga Street, really is a lovely offering. You've got those sleek lines and some serious scale offered to you. It is that top floor apartment. It delivers plenty, light-filled luxury. You've got a good versatile design as well. The kitchen is made for entertainers, the darkened cabinetry, the butler's pantry, and of course a nice seamless flow straight out to your full-length balcony. The morning coffee, that'll be out there every day without a doubt. The sunset wine in hand, maybe just soaking in the views on offer. Every moment it feels elevated, and not purely because you're just on the top floor here. The extra lounge, maybe you use that as an extra bedroom, the media room, even a guest quarters here. It's space that is aplenty, that is for sure. Pilot Bay, you've got the surf beach, you've got the boutiques, you've got the cafes. It's all right there, and it's only moments from your new abode. At 302/6 Tower Street, it's a lifestyle, it's a lock and leave, and it is that coastal prestige. Right here, who goes first? Who wants to own it? Put your hand up and tell me the number, and we see if we help you out. Opening bid. Otherwise, I call it 3 times. Once, twice, and third chance. No problem, won't delay any further. We closed the auction on that one, Charlotte. A bit more work to do, but a good opportunity for you buyers. If you like the look of it, Charlotte Gardner will be happy to help you out. Buyers, that is all of our properties for today. Do appreciate your attendance. Go out there, enjoy the last of the sunshine. You've got a couple of hours left of it. Enjoy the day. Thank you.